Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2016 Volvo S60. This one is a T6 Drive-E R design. As you can see, it's finished off in a black stone exterior. Outside on the R design, you do have your satin silver trim around the windows, body colored door handles with intelligent entry built in, as well as your silver capped mirrors. And outside, I just love the way the R design makes this car look. Up top, you do have a sunroof, as well as your radio antenna right there. The R design as well does have your sport suspension, so the car does sit just a little bit lower. Around the rear, your S60 and T6 all-wheel drive badges. Down below, you can see you do have a rear diffuser on the R design, as well as your dual exhaust, which you do get larger tips on the R design as well. And probably my favorite part is the factory lip spoiler up above. Over here, this one is riding on Pirelli Cinturato P7 tires, which are in fantastic shape. They are 235/40 R19s, so you do have 19-inch alloy wheels. These are the R design specific wheels as well. You can see rear disc brakes, of course. And up front, this one does have projector xenon headlights, your LED daytime running lights, and it also is equipped with active bending headlights. You can see right here too, those are your headlight washers built into the front bumper. Go ahead and get in. This one does include your typical Volvo key fob with lock, unlock, trunk release. This button, press it, will turn a lot of your exterior lights on, including the puddle lamps and your LED tail lights. And then you can press and hold on the key, and it will pop the trunk. Go ahead and get in. As I said, this one does have intelligent entry. Just have the key fob with you, come up, grab the door handle to unlock, and touch right here to lock. Step in. This one does have the off black R design leather interior, and this is the best way to get the R design with the full leather seats. Just looks so good. Down below, your R design door sills, and you can see just how comfortable these seats are as well. Inside, to start, foot on the brake and press right here. Go ahead and close the door. And inside of this S60, you do have a leather wrapped steering wheel, nice and tight power steering, your R design badge down below on the wheel, and it is a perforated leather wheel in the R design as well. On the back of the wheel, paddle shifters for your 8-speed automatic transmission in the Drive-E model, sport and manual mode. Reverse, this one does have front as well as rear parking sensors. And then on the wheel itself, you do have cruise controls as well as your audio system controls. And once you are in the vehicle and you have it started, you're good to go. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to take the key and insert it into the slot. But that's not necessary for a day-to-day operation. Inside of this car, it's all padded soft touch material on the door. You have your aluminum trim, all 4 automatic windows, power locks, power mirrors, storage down below. And then right here, your very nice padded leather on the door. Let's have your contrast stitching that matches the seats in the R design. Over here, your headlight controls, they are automatic. Your rear fog light, as well as gauge dimmer, gas cap release, trunk release, and your electronic parking brake. Just push to turn it on and pull to turn it off. Another thing I love, as you can see down below, the R design does give you the aluminum sport pedals. In the center, you can see the gauges, which another R design feature is in the elegance mode. The gauges actually have this very pretty blue tint to them, which follows through on the center display. But from right here, you can go through all kinds of different settings, things like that. When you go to your themes, you can choose between elegance, eco, obviously for more economical driving, and that will change as well. And then performance, which is probably my favorite because you get the nice large digital speed readout as well as your tachometer. But in the R design, the fact that it does give you the special blue gauges is pretty cool. Your fuel gauge, engine temperature, and tachometer, speedometer in the middle. And as you can see down below, this one has just over 41,000 miles on it. Dashboard, typical Volvo, all soft touch, high quality material. It feels and looks great. In the center is your typical Volvo Sensus system, Right now it's on the radio. This one does have AM, FM, CD, auxiliary in, satellite radio, Bluetooth, all of that. It sounds great.
This album, we recorded it, Mars Copeland was coming to hear it.
Around here, your CD player, air vents, and your hazard controls. Radio, media, telephone, and my car, different settings, things like that up there. Navigation, which this one is equipped with. Down below, dual zone automatic climate control, heated seats for the driver and passenger, Eco Plus mode on and off, as well as your defrost and everything else. This button, press it. Both of your rear headrests fold down for visibility. You have your heated steering wheel on and off, as well as auto start stop on and off, bliss on and off, and parking sensors. And I did forget to mention, but this one is equipped with bliss blind spot monitoring. In the middle, you have the unique trim to the R design. This very, very pretty aluminum trim in the middle with your stripe. Right here, this one does have the 8-speed automatic, as I mentioned. And another thing in the R design is you get the stitched boot around here that matches everything else. 2 cup holders back here and a 12-volt outlet. Padded armrest in the middle with storage inside. USB, auxiliary in. The seats, as I said, these are the full leather seats, which I prefer so much versus the ones that have the nubuck or Alcantara in the middle. These, I think, wear so much better, they're so much more comfortable, and they look so much cleaner. And you can see the bolstering, they're very comfortable, but you have the white piping, the white stitching, all of that. Auto-dimming rearview mirror with your IntelliSafe city safety system behind it. Up here, you do have some ambient lighting, as well as your interior lighting controls, passenger airbag indicator, SOS, and Volvo on-call, as well as your sunroof right there. And probably one of my favorite parts about the R design is it does give you a charcoal headliner, which looks so much better in this interior. But we'll go ahead and step out, unlock all the doors, driver's side window down, and pop the hood. Stepping into the rear seat of this R design, everything follows from the door with your padded material, padded leather with your stitching, storage down below in the aluminum trim. Put the headrest back up, it just clicks back into place. And back here, it's very, very comfortable. It's the same nice leather as up front too, with the perforations and everything else. And put that headrest back up. You have an armrest in the middle, 2 cup holders in storage. And I'm 6'2". This seat's where I would sit, and I can comfortably sit behind myself, no problem. Air vents built into the pillars, typical Volvo fashion. Power lock controls on the door, as well as your window switch, everything else. Down here, power outlet, as well as this one is equipped with the climate package, so it does have heated seats for both rear passengers. And you can see too, I'll show that one more time, when the door is locked in the rear seat, you pull once to unlock it, and then pull again to open. Inside the trunk on the S60, plenty of space. You can see your different tie downs, things like that, as well as both the carpeted rear floor mats, which the R design does give you these specific floor mats with the stitching around the edges. Underneath of there, you can see your tire inflator kit, as well as jack and everything else. And your back seat releases are up top. This is all very nice and lined. You have your emergency release right there, as well as it does have hinges, but they go down inside of these compartments and don't interfere with your cargo space at all. Back seat from this side, everything follows through. See that beautiful white piping. As well as up front, you do have a power passenger seat. The R design door sills down below. And inside of here, this one does include all of the original owner's literature, as well as everything else. And back here, another great feature in these S60s is you do have the floating center stack with a little bit of storage behind it. And this compartment as well is illuminated at night, as well as your cup holders are too. And up front, you can see the projector HID headlights, your LED daytime running lights, and then under the hood, this one being a T6R design, it does have Volvo's 2-liter turbo and supercharged or twin-charged engine, making just over 300 horsepower. And this car is an absolute blast to drive with this engine as well. See up top, the R-Design factory strut tower brace. Really just a cool and unique S60. I do own a S60 T6 myself actually, so I am a little biased towards these cars. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut the vehicle off right here. Little chime reminding you to take your key. And as always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.